the reason I'm even here back in New York is because of a quote that I read that really made me, like, it put me on my ass and really made me think about things. And it was, the only thing more frightening than failure is regret.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I love that.
That's a good one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And that quote made me up everything that I had in Miami and come back to New York. I was only 21.
Wow. And why not Miami though? I feel like a lot of people pop off in Miami or they do stuff in Miami. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just wondering. New York is different though, right? Is it better or what? How you feel? Like, or what is it?
Okay. My feelings are complicated.
Cheeks are getting red. The cheeks are getting red.
I obviously I love I have 305 tattooed on me. Tatted.
It's on there.
It's on there.
For life.
305 till I die. No, but it's so okay. So when I was younger, I was like, as a single adult person, New York is the epitome of
Tattoo.
Yeah, it is the life. It's the life. And then, but like as a for me personally, for family, being a mom and stuff like that, like I prefer Miami because my friends, my family, my job, everything is like back in Miami.
Okay.
That has drastically shifted. Like I do not feel that way anymore. I go to Miami all the time. I go with my kids all the time. And catch me living under a bridge before you catch me living in Miami ever again. Come? It's so like, okay, so I would be outside of my parents' house, just existing, talking, and the people, they'll drive by. Like can I like switch it up to Spanish? Is that okay? Because sometimes, all right, and they'll just I don't know, like they'll drive by, but they'll slow down. Y te quedan mirando. They'll just look at you.
Like you see,
you see them looking at you. Like, who the fuck is this person?
You feel like it was like way more prevalent there than here.
Yeah, it's just like here, like when they say like, oh, New Yorkers mind their business, we really don't, but we really do.
I see what you're saying. Like we'll look, but then we'll keep pushing.
Yeah. But they'll like slow down to like look and see who are you, what are you doing, what are you?
Okay,
you feel me? And it's just but and it's just feel like I feel like I'm constantly having to ask people like, yo, you good? You know what I mean? And it's like I feel like I'm so always on the defense. I feel so much safer in New York City than I do in Miami. Wow. I've had to go like if I have to go take out cash over here, like on 30th Ave or whatever, by the train, I'm fine going in there, taking out cash, and then walking my little ass back home. If I go into a car to a drive-through ATM in Miami, I'm like looking around. I don't feel safe. It's so empty.
That's probably the reason why then, right?
That's another thing. Yeah, it's so empty because like if somebody were to like try to mug me on 30th, that's what I'm saying. Like New Yorkers mind our business, but we don't. If it's like legit, they'll try to like at least make sure I'm okay.
No, that's right.
They may not stop the guy, but they'll check to see if I'm hurt or something. You know what I mean?
I mean, it also depends on where you're at. Some people are just gonna fucking take out their phone and record. A lot of people.
I guess I haven't like experienced anything like that, and thank God I've never been like mugged or anything.
Yes. Because I mean, like, in situations like a lot of times you see it, like people are recording the situation happening, not even.
Yeah, that's also true. Yeah,
helping.
Like everything is like on the internet now.
Yeah,
but I just I don't know. I don't feel as safe or as confident in myself in Miami, and then like. The culture there, like lo machista, like I'll be, bro, and I'm such a peleona. I really am. I'll be in like Los Jugo Palacios, so it's like an eatery, right? It's kind of buffet style that they, you tell them what you want, and they'll have like a bakery section or like a little grocery section, but there isn't like a line, so it's kind of like you have to stand there, make yourself known, and then they'll be like, okay, I know to like deal with you next and then whatever. So I'll go and I'll be there, and these Cuban machistas men will come and they'll like get next to me, but like in front of me to assert like that they want to be next, sort of. And but it's like, even though it's not being said, the energy is there.
Right.
You feel me? And you know, I'm not about that life. Like, I'm sorry, but I may have grown up in Miami, but I'm still a New Yorker. And I'll do the shit where I'll go and I'll step in front of them and I'll put my arms and I'll spread my legs and I'll, strike a pose. No, I am like gonna she's gonna give me my cafecito next and not you, my guy. You know what I mean? Like, like I waited here longer type shit.
Right.
So, and I don't want to deal with that energy all the time. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's like, if that's that's the energy that Miami, but like true Miami local has to deal with. Mm. Everybody is so for themselves. Everybody is so selfish, and it's not their fault. And there was actually an article about it that I read years ago, and it like made sense. And also, being somebody who has an equal amount of time of being in New York and being in my bio apparently is a red flag because it says, New York, Miami, New York. And like there was a meme that was like, if she has Miami, New York in her bio is a red flag. And the amount of people that sent me that shit, I was like, oh my God, me? Am I the problem? I think I'm qualified to speak on both New York and Miami, right? The article was like, oh, that people from Miami are super rude, that they're the rudest in the country. And yes, but why? Because as to in other places like New York, like LA, Chicago or whatever, that they have the means of like mass transportation and stuff like that, right? LA, maybe like not so much, but still like it's LA, right? They're forced to interact with other people on a daily, with thousands of people on a daily, in the street, in public.
Sure. Same thing as New York, though.
Well, yeah, but like that's what I'm saying. Like New York, Chicago, like LA, stuff like that. You know what I mean? But in Miami, everything is in your car. You know what I mean? If you're walking to the supermarket that's literally up the block from your house, you look stupid in Miami. Like, you really do. Like, people will be driving by and be like, ay, mira, ese pobre. I in the heat. Oh my God, this guy doesn't have a car, broke stat. You know what I mean? That's what people, because when you see people walking, and then it's not a walking infrastructure either. Like, we have sidewalks for decoration, my guy, like, for real. Like, you get me? It's really, it's like different. That. So it's like, they're not with anybody else. They're in their own car. You have a house.
They're isolated more.
Yeah, like you have a house
but then there's still a lot of people.
Yeah. And like, and each person has their own car. So that's what I'm saying. So like in my family, we were a family of 4, right? Mm-hmm. By the time my brother and I were 16, my house had 4 cars in the front. They had my dad's truck, my mom's SUV, my Mustang, and my brother's whatever mierdita he was driving at the time. You know what I mean? Like whatever his little shit was. So, but that's how it is. We each have our own car. My brother and I went to the same high school. We didn't even carpool. We drove. We had our, you know what I mean? We left on our own, like, and we went to the same school. Cause like, what the hell? And so it's like they don't have to deal. So since they don't have to deal with all these people, they don't know how to like interact with people like that.
I see what you're saying.
You get me?
Yeah. That's why New York is top tier.
That's why New York is top tier. Yeah.
It makes sense.
Yeah. I would never like, and I love, and it's just like, I love the culture of Miami. I love the food. I love it really is like, when people are like, oh, I'm from Miami, I'm not from Florida. Like that shit is true. Like that sounds true because people from Florida, you thought people from Miami were bad. People from Florida also are very like, but at least Miami isn't fake about how fake they are. You know what I mean?
Okay. Miami isn't as fake.
No, Miami isn't fake about how fake they are. Like, they're not trying to be like, oh, no, that's not how we are.
Okay.
They're like, no, we're fucking assholes. No, we know.
We know.
We know.
We do this.
We get it.
Every day.
It's fine. Like, talk your shit, whatever.
Y'all
you
still
know what
pop
I mean?
out.
Yeah, like, it's fine. But you know what's funny about Miami and like how people are mad about New York being Miami?
What do you mean by that?
Okay.
That's a big statement.
Yes. Yeah. And I stand by what I said.
Oh.
Did you know?
All right.
Did you know
All right.
that more New Yorkers have been to Miami than they've been to Staten Island?
Okay, who gives a fuck? That's the dumbest.
Okay.
that's
hold on. Okay, no, wait. No. Let's
talk about how many people go to Tallahassee.
Let's talk about how many people go to Tallahassee.
I guess you're right now.
Let's talk about how many people. All right, no. Think about the statement. Think about the statement. Okay, how far away is Staten Island from here?
It's not that far.
It's not that far, right? It's a borough. It's a whole borough. It's one out of the Dique is one out of the 5, right? Staten Island from here in car is going to take you maybe like, depending on the traffic, maybe like 35, 40 minutes.
Right.
Right?
But why would we go there?
How many times have you been to Miami?
Yeah.
How many times?
Like 3 times?
Like 3 times. How many times have you been to Staten Island?
Way more than 3 times.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Go, how many times?
Like way more than 5 times.
To Staten Island?
Yes.
Okay, I have been.
Alright.
I must not be cultured. I'm not cultured enough.
I guess I'm super cultured.
I'm not cultured enough for Staten Island.
Yo, no, Staten Island has moments.
Okay.
Nah, I'm just saying, like, have you been to the beach out in Staten Island? Staten
Island has a beach? I know it's an island, but I just thought it was surrounded by like
water.
I didn't know it was a beach. I thought it was like a park. It's all rocks.
The way I look at Staten Island is the same way I kind of look at like Long Island in a certain way. And there's like some ex-mafioso.
Well, you just go for like a wedding?
No. I had a friend that back in college that lived over there. Smoke weed, chill, hookah lounge.
They have hookah lounges over there?
Lounges. Yeah, they do.
Sounds like an enigma. No, dude, but that's the thing. Like they say, like that more New Yorkers have been to Miami. They call it. You don't remember during Miami?
Miami?
You don't remember that?
Never heard that in my life.
Okay,
that must be a Miami reference.
So during COVID,
no one in New York would talk about.
During COVID, right here, up the block, Steinway.
Oh, wait, no, you're right.
And then what were they calling it? Because all the clubs were still open. Miami.
Oh, shit. Nah. She's right. That's crazy. No, you're right. I guess...
And everybody moved over there, all the New Yorkers.
It would make sense, you're right.
Which sucks for the people of Miami.
During the pandemic, let's talk about that. Miami changed completely then, right? Or no, not really. Amplified.
So
brought in a lot more money, no?
No, here's what happened. Our minimum wage during COVID was 12 and change. It had already been 15 here. All the New Yorkers left, went to Miami with their above Florida minimum wage, with their 15 plus whatever pay, still getting paid New York rates at the Miami living costs, which was $12 and change.
Oh, because they got transferred. Because
they moved over there, but they can work remote. So they're getting paid New York wages with the living cost of Miami, which represented what the minimum wage was, which was $12 and change.
Right.
And then they started going, oh my God, this is so cheap. Oh my God, this is so cheap. Oh my God, this is so cheap. Mm-hmm. So all these people are like, oh my God, this must be so cheap because these people are saying it. So that's where, like gentrification happens. They raise all the prices to all the rent, all of the gas, all of this. Before, Miami gas used to be like 75 cents, almost $1 cheaper than New York gas. Now, if it's not more expensive, it's the same as New York prices.
Really?
And that's because they're like, oh, these people with their New York wallets and their New York budget can afford something more expensive here. Right. So they go and they raise the prices, which doesn't matter to the people who's getting paid the amount that they're getting paid from working New York prices. But then what happens to the people that are still getting the $12?
Yeah. They're suffering.
They're suffering.
Right.
So Miami changed, not for anything good. You know what I mean?
Not for the people that are actually.
Not for the people that are from Miami that are getting paid, and then they go and they finally, raise it to 15, but it can't go from 12 to 15 in un solo tiro. They have to start it. Okay, they bring it up to 12.75. They bring it up to 13. And
so they haven't yet fully.
I don't think it's fully 15 yet. No.
Let's see how much it is. Let's see how much it is right now.
Minimum wage, Miami.
What is Miami?
Yeah, but it sucks because you used to be able to get a 1-bedroom.
It's almost there.
It's almost there, right?
14.
Yeah.
For non-tip workers, and $10.98 per hour for tip workers.
Yeah. Before I moved to New York in 2010, right? I had a studio apartment in South Beach on, I think it was like 26 and Collins, right? So I'm like in South Beach on Collins Ave. I left my apartment building. I walked to the corner. I went across the street. Estaba en la playa.
That's beautiful.
Beautiful. I used to walk to Lincoln Road. I used to walk to the clubs. Nice. I used to, you know what I mean? Nice I was living. 21. Yeah. I had my red Mustang. I was super.
All right, shit.
You know how much my studio apartment was living in the heart of South Beach?
I don't want to know, but tell me. I don't.
In that time, $750.
Wow.
$750. I paid $800 because I had 2 pets. I had to pay for the monthly $25 for you know what I mean.
Yeah, but still,
but without the little motherfucker, $750.
That's crazy.
$750, and at that time I was making almost $14 an hour, and I was living on my own. It was like me and my ex, but I was making more money than him, so it doesn't even matter. But yeah. Now that studio apartment, look up a studio apartment on Collins Ave and see how much that costs.
That's another topic, and I'll only bring it up because you brought it up.